right. Good morning, fellow heroes. Wow. It's been a while since I've done a react. And I've really want to do this. One, because they usually tend to do pretty good. And I tend to have a good time doing it. So I'll try not to go too far back, and I want to try to do this weekly. I'll probably do it like every Sunday. Maybe Mondays. We'll see. Basically try to do it on I almost clicked on that. Whew. Some dangerous stuff right there. But let's check out, look, what's this? Blitz Brawl. What is this, a mech multiplayer game? Hold on. I want to check this out. Blitz Brawl. Oh wait, Blitz Brawl Blaze. I think it's Mecha Break. That's what it's actually called. Whoops. All right. Why is this one 7 minutes? What's going on here that's making it 7 minutes? Jeez Louise. Well, now I gotta see what it is.
The announcement trailer showcased a third-person action game where a variety of giant humanoid robots, or mecha, known as strikers, wage war across a post-catastrophic Earth for the precious...
Oh, sorry.
...resource known as Eruptive Inorganic Carbide, or EIC for short.
An organic
This multiplayer
carbide.
mecha game allows players to take control of the striker of their dreams. Each model specializes in assault, melee, sniper, recon, support, and more.
This looks very
The ferocity
Gundam.
and tenacity of these biped strikers embodies the CSUN Games mission statement for Mecha Break: Blitz, Brawl, Blaze.
I like that. I like that. Let's hit them fast. Let's hit them hard.
To the game. The blueprint for the ultimate mecha game took time, patience, and a whole lot of faith.
That person got
IGN has partnered with CSUN
deleted.
Games for FanFest 2024 to bring you a look at the development history of Mecha Break.
Development
Presented
history.
by Mecha Break. Developer CSUN Games' journey to Mecha Break's debut at the Game Awards was filled with obstacles and mistakes. However, each mistake provided a valuable learning opportunity, steadily guiding them towards
So that
realizing
looks
the
cool.
mecha game of their dreams.
And you know what? I had a
Driving
lot
force
of
behind these dreams
fun
is Chris Kwok.
playing gosh, what's that mecha game that came out last year? Armored Core. That I had a lot more fun with Armored Core than I thought I would have. And then I want there to be more mechas. I remember back in the day we had a lot more mechas. So I'm curious to see like what more mechas we can get.
CEO of CSUN
I want this
Games
to be a
and chief producer
resurgence.
of Mecha Break. Chris grew up immersed in the era of mechs, where dreams of piloting were fueled by model kits, anime, and video games.
Yup.
These experiences sowed the seeds of passion, ultimately propelling Chris into the gaming industry. Fast forward to 2015, Chris had assumed his pivotal role at CSUN Games. With visions of steel and fuel driving their
Well, I wanna see
ambition,
gameplay.
Chris and the team
Hold
at
on.
CSUN Games designs was still. CSUN Games embarked on their third attempt to make their mecha dream come true, but this time it would be a high-end, AAA quality game for PCs and consoles.
Hold on, this is cool now, but I actually want to see some gameplay. 18 hours ago? Oh, the early process. Oh, why am I getting a trailer? Oh well. We'll watch this for 2 seconds. I need to switch
At first
accounts.
glance, Mecha Break has all the flash of a mecha anime brought to life. I'm talking massive, colorful robot suits, each with their own movesets, roles, and specialties strafing across arena shooter-style maps in bouts of neon-lit glory. What you might not have been able to glean from its energetic reveal trailer at the Game Awards, though, is that it's actually a multiplayer-only experience.
Multiplayer
All Ice
only.
and Armored Core 6
Oh,
bearing its PvP in
snap.
a few chapters of its campaign, it's cool to see a mech game on this scale fully commit to multiplayer.
Bro, how would that even work?
Despite their hulking size, mechs in Mecha Break don't feel
'Cause we
like
saw some
bots of mass
huge-ass
destruction.
mechs in there.
Instead, they move with speed and grace, strafing to dodge enemy fire just to get in close to hit them with a few melee attacks before parrying their counter.
See, that looks like there's a story there, so I guess this isn't just PvP.
Tighter than you'd expect. Hits land with the appropriate oomph, and each attack lights up the screen with bright colors. It's clear Mecha Break understands that mechs are inherently cool, and that a good mech game needs to transmit that coolness through the controller. Of the 3 modes
I
planned
agree.
for Mecha Break's launch, only 2, a 3v3 and a 6v6 mode, were available in the closed alpha that I played. Both focus
Okay.
on recognizing
So those are
PvP
other-
structures that you might
those are
find
other
in any standard
players?
multiplayer shooter with a handful of objectives to capture or play towards, and there's a solid mix of different things happening here. That said, I hope developer-publisher Amazing Season makes them a bigger focus in the final version. Plopping objectives on maps about the size of a scaled-up Halo level makes for good choke points to encourage skirmishes, but
Okay.
these objectives don't feel balanced. Momentum gets
What
to be
the
just a
heck?
bit
Yo, he just got
intense here.
armored up.
Two of the matches I played ended far too quickly because my team captured and held every objective right at the beginning of the game, which gave us the starting boost we needed to achieve an almost complete blowout. Beyond the pacing of any individual match,
Holy
these multiplayer
crap,
modes reminded
dude.
me a lot of Halo, from the time
Oh,
to kill
I
to the
love the
types
sound
and
of
placements
that.
of the objectives
I
to
love
its
the
tense
sound
melee
of that.
showdowns and ranged standoffs, and even down to its map layouts. There's
Dude,
an
that looks
unmistakable
so
Halo-like
sick.
sensibility to the ebb and flow of these matches, and I mean that in the best way possible. I found myself fervently mashing the respawn button through the
Look at
respawn
that.
timer just so I could get back into the action one frame sooner, like I was 13 again.
I like
I would like
that.
to note, however, that my experience with Mecha Break was pretty
Well, I
limited.
like the
While I can see
idea
the difference in
of-
playstyles between
I like the idea of feeling expendable and feeling like I can run back in there. As fun as it is to play Valorant, as fun as it is, that expendability gives you a chance to like recollect and figure out, okay, what can I do better in those immediate couple of seconds that you have to go back and respawn, unless you're fully tilted and you're just like, you know, cursing out your microphone, blowing out everyone's ears. But yeah, other than that, yeah, I like that. I like that he says that it feels like Halo, because I think something about Halo is that there's something about like having to sit and fight with someone, because like in Call of Duty, you know, it's big on positioning, it's big on holding a spot and taking out people. Valorant's the same way. You know, it's big on position, big on making sure you're using your abilities correctly. But Halo, it's kind of like, yeah, but there's kind of a fight to it. There's like, okay, you know, if I land my shots, I win. If I make sure I'm not outnumbered, I win. And I love that about Halo. I love that it almost feels like you got to do something personal against these other players.
various mechs and have cycled through some of the unlockable options, I can't exactly speak to their diversity in movesets or playstyles beyond the descriptions of their roles like attacker, tank, or brawler. Progression here seems
Okay.
to be pretty well
I
designed
guess they're,
and
like,
rewarding
keeping him
regular
from
players
speaking
through a
on it.
battle pass-like system, though what I saw is certainly subject to change.
But this all
In
looks
addition
cool.
to the hands-on time I had with Mecha Break, I also had the opportunity to talk
It doesn't. What's getting me is I haven't seen the same mecha twice. So I wonder if like you customize everything about your mech, because you have this guy right here
intense melee showdowns
who
in ranged
goes in
standoffs, and even
and
down
is
to
kind of
its
just blazing on
balance.
him. And this
There's
one
an
stuns him
unmistakable
and
Halo-like
goes into blaze
sensibility
wars. You got this one with the giant miniguns on the back, like we're playing Armored Core meta. You got this one. Ooh, excuse me. Flying around like he's a jet, like you're playing freaking Robotech. And then we have like this red one over here that was like a sniper.
Though what I saw is certainly subject to change. In addition to the hands-on time I had with Mecha Break, I also had the opportunity to talk with some of the developers at Amazing Season about their approach to designing a multiplayer game, their inspirations, and a handful of other features appearing in Mecha Break, including its third mode.
I love that right there, where he just gets equipped with all these weapons. Look at that big thing. Is that objective? There's no way that's part of multiplayer.
That's similar to a battle royale. They weren't able to share much about this mode, spare some very vague
Okay,
details
there we go.
about
They weren't
fighting
talking
NPC
about it.
mecha and enemy players to progress. But if
Yeah.
you watch the game's reveal trailer,
There you
you'll
go.
see players fighting a giant boss-like mech.
Right.
I came away from the closed alpha and the interview for Mecha Break wanting more thanks to the fun,
That looks cool. What is this like? This is like the grab the payload in Overwatch, but then you have the Armored Core mecha turning into freaking Bastion real quick and laying down freaking fire.
Dazzling mech action at its core. But I also came away excited and curious to
Oh,
learn more
we
about
should get
this
off that
third
OBJ.
large-scale
That's
multiplayer
mine.
mode. Here's hoping we
Dude
won't
got
have to wait
deleted.
too long to see what it's all about.
I'm interested. I would actually look forward to playing this game.
as well as the first teaser trailer for MechWarrior 5 Clans. And for
I would love to play a
video games,
multiplayer mecha
stick
game,
with IGN.
especially that's like geared towards multiplayer.
At
I
first
think
glance,
Armored Core 6 has a multiplayer, and I think it can be fun, especially like since you can build your mechs however you want, your Armored Core however you want. But I loved how fast paced and crazy that one looked, and him describing it like Halo gets me all the more excited. There are a lot of things I'm gonna skip this morning because I didn't want this. I saw this right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, that's right. My freaking thing pulls it up on. Hey, good morning. Oop. Okay. So I saw this and I thought this was super cool. Okay, so the Helldivers 2 is the least I felt pressure to spend money. Oh, this is the wrong one. I don't necessarily agree with this. Least you felt to spend money. Basically, no, we'll skip this. I thought this was something else. It may have been a tweet that I was looking at, but we'll get to it since it's been a while since we've seen it. Oh, this was really cool. This person made why is it not showing the whole thing? Oh, probably because I saved only part of the tweet. But this person made freaking on a Stream Deck, he put hotkeys down. So like all he has to do, he still has to apparently has to open up control and then he hits the icon on the Stream Deck. That's I think that's kind of cheating, but like play however you want to play, right? But honestly, if people are already on mouse and keyboard, they can run and then use the arrow keys to put in the inputs so that you can run and put in inputs at the same time. I mean, by all means, that's sick. I love how he put it though on his Stream Deck, and the Stream Deck does like the hotkey inputs for him and all that other stuff. I thought that was so funny. I saw this one. I was like, what's going on here? And they got them jumping off. I was like, I thought it was just a joke, and then I saw the bottom one down here. And this guy's like, oh, I'm going for it. He freaking glitches through the freaking wall. I was like, of course. They officially confirmed Mechs and Helldivers 2. That is sick. I wonder what else they have planned. You know what? This looks exactly like something off of Warhammer. Look at that. That looks freaking sick. Another reason to get back into the game, another reason why the game's going to be so good, because if they do updates like that and it just refreshes the game for people in so many different ways, and if they have mechs, that means we got to have bigger bugs and robots to kill. The live reaction of One Piece and the live reaction. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? The reaction to the One Piece live action versus the reaction to the Avatar live action is a perfect example of what happens when something is made in love and reverence for the source, and when something is made to elevate it to a superior art form. Elevate it to a superior art form. So I don't necessarily agree with what this guy is saying. There have been different reactions to One Piece and to the Avatar live action. To be fair, Netflix doesn't have the best of track records with live action adaptations. They have one good live action adaptation, and that's One Piece. Nobody liked the Cowboy Bebop. Nobody liked the Death Note. People, I think, are kind of mixed about the Avatar. But they don't have the best track record. That's like what? That's 1 out of 4. We can say 2 out of 4 if we want to be generous. That I just named off the top of my head. So it's kind of just one of those things where you're like, well, what is it about One Piece that people like so much? Well, I do think it was true to its source material to a certain extent. They did change things and took liberties for themselves, and so did the Avatar. I think a lot of people reacted to like Aang flying without his glider, and I'm gonna say something you guys don't want to hear, but I saw Aang just kind of jumping. Yes, he was floating. He was defying the laws of gravity, which sounds exactly like flying, so I know what some of you are going to say. But in reality, the way I see it is that he's kind of just... They did a real bad job of showing him jumping, because I think like a lot of times in the anime, he jumps and it's like this explosive shaking camera. Like he goes flying, he goes away really fast, and they make it look really solid and heavy, whereas in the live action they made him look really floaty, like he's already flying and doing things that he shouldn't be able to do. I think he's just falling with style, falling really slowly, mind you, but still falling. If they had made him move faster through that scene, I think people would have been okay with it, but they made it slower so that I guess you could take your time with it and you could see everything. It's really weird. And yeah, I think the execution wasn't the best thing, but there's another thing about I'm already doing this is my first impressions of Avatar. I'll put out a full review once I've watched the whole thing. But another thing I think is just the storytelling. I think people got a bad rep from like them saying that they weren't going to make Sokka sexist anymore, and then I think there was one other thing that people were upset about. It probably was just the flying that people were upset about. But what I got from watching the show is that it does stay honest and true to the source material as the best that it can. I think like the way that it does storytelling is not the way that I prefer to have story being told to me, but for a general audience or for people who want to relive the Avatar experience, what it does is it tries to do a lot of exposition to put you in the shoes of those characters and for you to have the feelings that they're feeling at the moment. The only issue with it is because and they're spending so much time marinating the interpersonal connection between each characters, we don't really get to see the individual growth of the characters. And because we don't get to see the individual perspective of a character whenever they are going through conflicting times, it ends up coming off as like we don't care or kind of pale in comparison. So we don't have that kind of like inner monologue to help us with their interpersonal conflict. I think the connection between one another is fine. And yeah, they did change things to better fit the story and the time because there's only 8 episodes and they're an hour long each. And I think it's fine if you want to trim off some of the fat. But that's my first impressions. That's why I see why people might be struggling with it as of right now. But I'll give out a full review later for that. Over half the timeline yesterday. Yeah, I saw this. I saw a clip of freaking Tifa and they brought back the workouts that I was just struggling in not too long ago. And it was Tifa's doing sit-ups in her bikini. Oh man, I can't wait to get to that part. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to see it. I want to experience the full jiggle effects for what they are when they come out. Only 20 allowed. Oh, yeah, this was pretty funny. This guy. Oh, yep. We're only saving 20 civilians, sir. Sir, get back. Sir, sit down. Oh, God. He burns him alive, dude. That's freaking gruesome, man. He threw a grenade on him. Oh, my. Hey, he's just doing his part for democracy. When you're fighting Helldivers, but it's a fight. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You're just shooting. And you're like, oh, that's a pretty penny. And you keep on going. Final Fantasy Rebirth has gotten a 9 so far out of 10. The game comes out next weekend. We're going to be playing it the weekend of the launch, guys. We are definitely playing Final Fantasy Rebirth the weekend of the launch, and I am excited to play this game. I'm excited to see what we changed in the timeline. I'm excited to see why Cloud and Sephiroth are fighting together. I'm excited to see 2 Buster Blades in action with one another. A whole ton of excitement going on for me right now. Oh yeah, the sphere. Air raids. Yeah, I don't know if this was a fan edit or what, but I hope they do more stuff like this where you get to just kind of like I guess it you got the chicken where it's like telling the news from Super Earth's perspective. Servers will now kick players for being idle for too long. It's crazy how popular this is, but I do appreciate the devs doing what they can, and they're working hard. You can tell they're working hard. They're keeping updated. They're talking to the community, and honestly, the devs are doing a great hell of a job making sure that everyone's being taken care of for Helldivers 2. And yeah, I've had my trouble trying to get into the game, and there's been times where like I tried to get into the game, and I just kind of was like, all right, I'm just gonna go play something else, or I'm gonna go do something else. But I've had a good time jumping in and out of the game. Official Project L. Fine, we got a name for Project L. It looks like it's well, let's just watch it and see what we get from it. I'm gonna play Project L. I like fighting games. I don't really play a lot of fighting games, or I don't give myself enough opportunities to play it. I'm gonna play Project L.
Don't look away. Are we hurting each other for sport?
I need to not use. Look, the quality looks absolutely horrible with using the Twitter.
Stand with me. We call the weak. Starting now.
Valid. I don't know. I played Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm not the biggest fan of tag team fighters. But hopefully this will change my mind. I guess my problem with tag team fighters is that I suck at them. I like the idea of picking one character, like Cammy, and just playing that one character. Now, tag team fighters, they do tend to be more simplistic when learning other characters. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay, so this is what I was talking about like earlier when I was saying that the Helldivers boss, or the Helldivers, I wish I could put this on the other side. I need to stop clicking on them in the future. Oh, you know what I'm on? I'm on the wrong thing. I need to put it in just chatting over here. The Helldivers things, they're like super cool because the active hiring and laying off practice is a bad experience for employees. And I agree with that. I rather they work with the team they have. They understand that they're in a bubble. They understand that they're in a hype bubble. Everyone's playing their game right now. And you know what? Not everyone's going to be playing it. Everyone's playing their game because it's trendy, it's fun, but the next game's going to come out and then a lot of people are going to leave. A lot of just the casuals are going to leave, and then they're going to be stuck with kind of like the core hardcore people. I think it's good that they're expanding the Helldiver, the servers now. They're doing what they can with the team now. When the people leave, they'll be taken care of. The core audience will be taken care of, and then when updates come, they'll get the surges. Probably not as big as whenever they first released the game, but they'll get resurgence of people coming in and leaving again per updates, like with the mechas that we saw earlier. And you know what? We're gonna have a good time with it. But I do agree with this. I don't think they should hire people just because it's crazy busy right now for them. Oh, that's right. We got the Borderlands movie trailer. That's not the only one. We also got the Deadpool movie trailer. Hold on. Let me go take some medicine and then I want to go look at this. Oh my gosh, my allergies are killing me, guys. Okay. All right, let's see. Let me pull up Chrome so that way I can view YouTube on a different account without getting. There we go. Damsel? What the heck is Damsel? I might have to look that up. All right, so they have the Borderlands trailer.
Would you look at that? A ladder! Unfortunately, my design doesn't facilitate this type of...
And they have Jack Black playing as Claptrap.
Destiny awaits. Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And if you go hunting for
They got the
you
bus.
better take any help you can get.
Looks like Tiny Tina. They got some of the fan favorites going on. Oh,
Because it's on the weirdest, most dangerous dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
why am I watching it with this thing on there?
What is that smell?
Why they got their big ass logo right there? All right, let's get back to where we were.
Treasure hidden in most dangerous dumpster fire.
I mean, it looks good. Like at first glance, this looks good. They look like a band of psychos. The set pieces look great. I have to say that this looks exactly like someone from the video game come to life. And then we have the CGI looks pretty good. If I'm gonna be right off the bat, like this part right here, this works. I like it. It looks like a sci-fi fantasy. The outfit.
Go hunting for it. You'd better take any help you can get.
Claptrap looks good. I love, it's got a butthole. That's attention to detail right there, guys. That's attention to freaking detail. But like, I love that it's taking place in the middle of the day. I love that they're not scared to show their CGI in like nighttime or like in smoke or anything like that.
It's on the weirdest.
It looks good. Look at this. This guy looks really good. I think it looks great visually. Now I'm listening to the narration and I'm just like, okay, all right.
Dangerous.
Cars look great. We have them on speeders.
Dumpster fire of a world in the universe. God, I hate this planet.
I have one. I'm just gonna say it. I have one thing. I feel like she's too old. Like, I think she looks great. I think like awesome. I don't know. I thought they would cast someone like younger to play Lilith. I figured Lilith was more. I don't know. I feel like Lilith wasn't. Let me see. Lilith Borderlands. It's gonna show me the actress, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, like Lilith, she looks like your goth mommy. Like everyone loves Lilith because she was like your goth. She was just she looked like she just came from Hot Topic or something like that. Also, they really went out of their way with the hair. Oh, I guess they went with more of the like more recent Borderlands look to acquire the Lilith look right there. But I mean, she is essentially yeah. I guess this is her evolve. You guys can't even see what I'm gonna start leaving my camera on the left side now. This is essentially what Lilith has evolved into over the years. I don't remember what game is this. Is this Borderlands 3? I guess so. I guess that was Borderlands 2. All right. That's my thing. I feel like they did a really good job with everyone else, but then like Lilith just looks. See, she looks too old, or maybe it's just the cartoon design. But I feel like the cartoon design would put other features on her. But that's just my first impression.
What is that smell?
Piss wash gully.
Ew!
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Roll the window up!
Roll it up. It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called piss wash? How did I get the name?
It's in my mouth!
That's gross.
Do you know how many people have died?
Looking for this vault?
We have something they don't, baby girl.
Okay. What?
Major issues.
I'll wait.
Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal
no
explosions.
I said no explosions.
Step aside, bitches!
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What are you doing? I needed a gun. So you asked for it.
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh.
Kill them all.
Oh snap! Was that Mad Moxie? Hold on. Okay. I'm happy. See, Mad Moxie's supposed to be older. This one, I'm okay. This is like, this to me is, this looks great. This is perfect. She's supposed to be older. But, okay, we're moving on. Teleporting. Okay, that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I have to admit that.
What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really ready for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
Okay, so here's my problem.
Finish?
Here's my problem with the trailer so far that I think the movie's going to have a problem with. I think the only person who's doing a decent job in the Borderlands world is Jack Black, playing as Claptrap. The reason for that is because one specific thing is due to the fact that, like, the characters in Borderlands know they're in a ridiculous, crazy universe. Not just a world, but a universe. Like, their lifestyle, their kind of sci-fi living is ridiculous. And they know how ridiculous it is. Like, planets, they accept it and they're part of it. And none of them, they laugh at it. And even when things are kind of ridiculous, there's... I don't know how to explain it, but in the Borderlands world, they never say, oh, this is crazy, what the heck? Like, they're kind of just like, oh, right, I have fond memories of this. So it's like this scene right here with the piss fountains and stuff like that. And you know, Kevin Hart saying, like, why do you think it's called that? Why do you think it's going on? Like, to me, you know, I feel like the Borderlands series, they would have been like, oh, is this your first time getting pissed on? Like, they would have said something to that degree, not like, oh my gosh, you didn't believe me, oh my gosh. Or you know, they would have talked about a memory they had their first time experiencing the piss fountains. And I think that's what is different. That's what's not being caught on here, is these characters are acting like they're experiencing this for the first time, or acting like the experience is something new to them. Whereas, like, if Lilith got pissed on, she would be like, oh, gross, but it wouldn't be the first time. You know, like, they would say something that makes you think and wonder, like, what the heck are you into, Lilith? You know what I'm saying? And so this to them is like, this is the first time Lilith has ever been pissed on. And same thing goes for kind of like Tiny Tina. I think the actress playing Tiny Tina, she has some lines like, it's time to make it rain, but or she says, like, mine's bigger. It still doesn't feel crazy enough to me. And that's the thing that I think is going to worry me and is going to, like, set this movie apart from other things. And I think, like, adapting things and changing the source material is fine, but staying to the core concept of the movie is what's important. And yes, this scene right here with Claptrap, like, expelling all of his stuff is awkward and weird and kind of just like, what the heck's going on here? But this is something that would happen in the game, and I think Jack Black does a great job at capturing the persona of Claptrap. Like he's making it sound like, oh, this is how Claptrap always acts, but then it's whenever the other actors have to, react to this, that they're just kind of like, they don't care. Or like this, they're like, what is this really happening right now? Is this another thing that's happening right now? Like they just got pissed on not too long ago. I don't know which part of the movie this takes place in, but I'm assuming it's further down the movie, if I'm going to make that assumption. They just got pissed on. Like, why are they freaking out that a robot's spewing out bolts and stuff, and it's like pooping for that robot? So that's my one concern looking into this, but I'll go watch it. I'll tell you guys what I think about it when it comes out. What else did we have? We had the 2XO, we had I feel like there was another like gameplay I wanted to do. Let me reply to Ali real quick. Let's go back to okay. Oh, dude, it's gonna be. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before we move on, I want to look at what the comment section said about this. What do other people feel about this right now? It's so over. Handsome Jack won't even need to pay me to kill myself anymore. I get that. That's funny. Holy shit, Hollywood just kills everything it touches. If Claptrap doesn't show up every 3 minutes to tell everyone about the new mission on the Firestone bounty board, we riot. Okay, so looks like the most popular like comments are the people saying it's over, this doesn't look good. And I think people feel that way because of kind of like the sense of humor that I brought up. It's just off. Maybe, just maybe, the Jack trolling us. That would be so funny if at the end of the movie it was Handsome Jack being like, I made you watch that entire piece of shit. Honestly, didn't realize that's supposed to be Jack. Wait! No, wait, this is supposed to be Handsome Jack? No, I didn't even realize that. No. You're kidding, right?
Time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosion.
I said
What? Where is it? I'm trying to... Where the heck is he? That was supposed to be Handsome Jack? I think it was past that, because that guy was... It was like towards the end when they were shooting up the crap out of...
There's only one of you in the world, and you're special.
Uh-oh. Killed them all.
That is supposed to be Handsome Jack? Dude. You're lying. You're lying to me. I don't want to believe it. I don't believe it. Handsome Jack is played by The Rock. That would be so funny. Yeah, are they gonna have new U system because they aren't just a game mechanic? They are canonical. Jeez Louise. Let's see what else people... So what is an appropriate amount of time before we bully them into changing it? Like with Sonic asking for a friend. Could you imagine a trailer that opens up with Marcus saying, so you want to hear another story, eh? Oh, that would have been so good. Dude, I didn't even think about that. Marcus just comes on and he's just like, so, do you want to hear another story, eh? Setting the tone perfectly since they couldn't even bother to do that. I'm anticipating this is yet another adaptation that... No, I wouldn't go that far. 1000% wouldn't go that far. I mean, Marcus is just like a merchant, a side character. But it would have been cool if like the narrator was Marcus. And even if he never showed up, it was just like the fans know, but for people who don't know, that would have been cool. That would have been sick. All right, well, there's only one way to find out if it's good or bad. My first impressions, I'm not gonna hold my breath. I don't got my hopes up. So there was, okay, so going back over here, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection got announced. Yo, I might just want to play this for the freaking multiplayer alone. Like, look at this.
Till over, trooper. This is a real battle. No retreat.
If this doesn't make you feel nostalgic, the trailer's done really well. I'm scared I'm gonna go back into it
Across the Star Wars galaxy.
and I'm not gonna have as much fun, or it's gonna feel too old for me. But I've said that before with old games, and then I'm like, oh wow, they don't make games like how they used to. Look at that. Isn't it crazy? Yo, hold on. Isn't it crazy how this trailer shows off more of your Star Wars fantasies than the Battlefront trailers did? Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Look at that. Luke in his pilot suit. You're on that's not Camino. I forgot what this planet was called. The first galactic freaking warfront. I don't think there were any yellow clone troopers on this fight though. You got Ewoks coming out. You have the heroes versus the villains. Bro, how is it that this game looks and feels more like Star Wars than the other game? Like, they have Kid Fisto! Whereas like the other games are just like they just put all these random sequel characters into it, or what was it in the first one? They put 9 Numb. Like, why would give me Kid Fisto?
Battlefront Classic Collection, launching March 14th.
No, March 14th. All right, I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I'm gonna buy it, and we're gonna play the multiplayer portion of the game, and we're gonna compare it to the other one. Oh, that's right. The first trailer for Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree has come out.
There is nothing more terrifying.
Guys, I have to confess something. I never beat Elden Ring. I've never beaten the Souls-like games before. This DLC is going to be hype. I think I'm going to have to go back and play Elden Ring and attempt to beat it.
Blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. The Erd Tree faithful.
Dude, I heard that it's supposed to be huge. It's supposed to be ginormous, the map. Ooh. That's not how I want to get sucked off. I'm gonna tell you that. What the? Is that a lion's arm? What's going on there? That looks nuts. It looks like they just made a sequel to Elden Ring.
Wouldst thou truly
It's just a This is good DLC right here. This is how you treat your gamers. Oh, that's what I'm gonna play as. Oh, that looks sick. We get to throw hands.
You too are keen to know
There's machine guns now.
just what kind make a
Oh look. Oh wait. How much do you want to bet when you kill? Oh, maybe that's just the boss, and this is a cutscene for the boss. For a moment, I thought like this was the head of the boss that you get to wear, but I don't know now.
What kind Miquella is doing here?
I couldn't tell who the player was and who wasn't the player in that scene. Dude, this game looks so like aesthetically pleasing.
Come now. Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
Bro got deleted. What?
May we meet again.
Dude was an Asimir. I didn't know they had Asimirs in Elden Ring. I used to call them Asimirs. Is that it? Is that the Erd Tree? Oh, is that the final boss right there that you have to fight for the Erd Tree? June 21st. Okay, so I have time to beat the first game. In fact, 90% of Helldivers quit queuing right before they're about to get in. This is when the queues were really bad. Not having a job, having the job. Yup. That's exactly how, I can tell you for a fact that's exactly how it feels. Let's see what's going on here with Maximilian.
Wow.
Wait, what game?
Wow. I'm gonna get banned.
Oh.
Wow.
What game is this? Hold on, I need to play this game.
Wow.
Holy shit. Holy shit. A ban worth having. A ban worth having. Oh my gosh. All right. That was a good react. I don't think there's anything to react to. I'm going to try to do this weekly so that way we can keep up with like the stuff that's going on here. And I love posting these videos. Oh, there was something I wanted to react to. There was a new, this is kind of old, but there was a new gameplay of Dragon's Dogma. There's new gameplay of Dragon's Dogma I wanted to watch. So watch the Dragon's Dogma gameplay. And then there we go. Yeah, I'm late to this one. But here it is. All right. Archer. Archer's something I might consider playing. Probably. I mean, like, it looks fun, but like, I like that. I like that there's like, look at that. Poison. It almost feels like a Monster Hunter type of, god dang! Knocked him right on his ass. I used to love playing as archers in like Elden Ring and other games. I used to want to live out my Legolas fantasy. That looked good. No. You don't understand. That has so much impact behind it, and that's a feeling that I love having in a game, is having impact. Like when my character feels not like heavy, but like when his actions have impact in the gameplay. I don't like it whenever I sit there and I just slap something and nothing happens. It for me, it feels boring. I want to see my button inputs do something. Oh, look at this. Hold. Oh my god. Dude, that looked good. That looked good. Are you stuck to just playing one vocation at a time? Or do you get to play like other vocations? Can you swap on the fly, or do you have to be dedicated to one vocation at a time? Well, either way, we're going to be playing this game when it comes out. 1000%. So we also have the official sorcerer. I'm not playing a wizard. I just don't play wizards, but they're cool looking, especially this one. There's a lot of good architecture there. So we saw a little bit of this sorcerer gameplay in the background. Holy Guacamole, that's a freaking ass tornado right there. Yup, that looks sick. Hold on. Sorcerers just look super cool whenever they do stuff. Like, look at that. That's something out of My Hero Academia right there. Oh my gosh, dude. Did they just, like, cast the same spell, or did they, like, dual link something? Wait a second. Did he just drop meteors? Oh my freaking gosh, dude. Bro just straight up dropped meteors on the freaking thing. This is the final preview. When did this come out? Oh, 4 weeks ago? I think I've already watched this. So, all right. Good stuff. Let's go play some Grand Blue. And for those of you who haven't seen this one, I don't know what the heck is playing in the background there. This guy, look at this guy's effed, man. Something about this game makes it to where, like, you never want to give up. You never want to just sit down and die. Look at that. He's like, reload, heal. The tank's looking right at him. He's like, you know what? For democracy. Gets on top of the tank. Gets on top of the ship. Boom. In. Extracted. That's how you extract right there. You let nothing stop you. You you make your own story. All right. Yeah, right. They nerfed Rogue. How dare they do this to us, man? It's fucked up. All right. So I think that's just about everything that I'd want to look at. So we're going to switch over to Grand Blue. Get some more gameplay in on that. And then next week we'll do some more reacting. I like reacting, even if it's just for like an hour or 2 hours before a stream. It's a good time. All right. I started having a lot of fun in Grand Blue. It started to pique my interest when it... Hold on, I'm trying to put my Discord here so that way if I get a message I can see it. It started to pique my interest towards like right the end of this yesterday's stream. Did I switch this to Grand Blue? I did. All right. Because we were getting some powerful units and we were getting some leveling up was feeling good. I also put it on normal, which ended up being completely different than hard. Because on hard, they felt like I was hitting meat bags, but playing on normal, I was kind of like going through everybody.
Yes, can I help you?
Oh, more of these Fate episodes things. Dude, this is too much for me. I should have just skipped.
You think you know the sky?
Catalina, where do you think this breeze is coming from?
The wind rustled from so much I found myself.
Sorry, guys. I'm definitely skipping through these.
Lyria, though there was a point you proved that I may as well was so through books.
If you like graphic novels and stuff like that, this is the game for you. Unfortunately, it's not for me.
As the bond Lyria the shining.
Really?
I took her hand.
I also think this is like used to catch you up on the progress to the main story. See this guy.
Riding aboard the Grand Cipher, the wind goes where it. Here I stood. Oft have I had I rushed, as the I had happily. I now word was my journey.
Cool story, bro. Cool story.
When I was there was at that immediately I was in the end Siegfried, but I could not. My ascent.
Siegfried. I was the cat. What am I getting from these? The stats go up. Oh, snap.
My mentor, Siegfried.
Oh, snaps.
The Black Dragon.
Oh, no.
Once, so when my friend in hindsight, my mind, I know that this amount, had I been left to my own, I had vain, and I may owe the big, after the dust, since then, I have learned, but there are yet count.
Oh, no. His mentor, his friend, betrayed the order. That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up.
Zega Grande, the Forgotten. My memories of this place were
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Eventually, but first, I know. Indeed, it wasn't nostalgia.
She's still hiding who she is to everybody. How dare she? How dare she just do that to us all?
During the war, withered and faded. Over time, she grew accustomed to the centuries would pass. She engaged, accepting her. However, the primal beast beings born to be. She had never entertained the. Well, she did have a moniker, but it was perhaps out of pity. Rosetta. It was his gift to her, one she would treasure and love for eternity.
Oh, ho, ho. What's that mean? Uh-oh.
With every union, when his journey neared its final chapters, as he took up arms against the. After my return to the archipelago, I briefly longed for his companionship.
Oh, snap, dude. She's down bad.
Decades came and went. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring.
Uh-huh. I guess she isn't our mom, which means.
I realized at that very moment the time had come.
Sorry, that's a horrible. I was gonna say meat's back on the table, boys, but that's a horrible thing to say. Meat's back on the menu. No.
My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement. I would join during. I continued my route before my conviction. Of course, they would have, and with our foe, my pride. I thought perhaps that is I would be the finally.
So you can't romance anyone in this game? Lame. Want my smut? I'll worry about those guys later.
Here it is.
Worried about Papa.
Would you take this one? Please be careful.
Where's oh?
Ready.
It is an honor.
Your wish is my command.
Now departing for quest. Okay, so you just instantly depart to the quest? Oh, we're fighting this thing again. Wake a dill. Let's see how this fight goes now that, one, I'm leveled up, and two, that I put the game on normal. Oh, the slow. That's huge.
We can do this.
Stay focused.
I don't remember how to play. Overdrive. Oh my gosh. Let me see. You want to make him run into his own things. I like how many boss mechanics there are in this game. Oh, that was sick. Broke that boy. Oh, spin attacks. Can't block that.
On me. You will prevail. Great work, everyone. I guess so. You always have my aid.
I have to be careful with... Dude, he went into overdrive again.
Thanks for the heal.
How am I supposed to... Okay, never mind. Doesn't even matter. He's gonna run this way, so I need him. Oh, that just looks so sick because I jump over them and then I land right on them to delete them. Explode, big boy, explode. Let me get 2 chests.
You made that look easy.
It actually was.
Useful. Satisfactory.
Satisfactory. Don't enter critical condition more than one time. Oh, I didn't even realize there were like side objectives to the game, side challenges that could have helped out. Last hit, specialist, smell weakness. MVP? Look at that! I just realized I named the main character after me. And then I realized I'm never gonna play as the main character. We'll see. Maybe we'll upgrade his all his attack tree, and then whenever I have to play as him, I just go down the attack tree. I like fighting the boss. Bosses are fun. Oh, fine. We'll watch the rest of the Faded episodes. It's bothering me that the icons are here.
The grand right then. You'll store what awaited us.
Oh no 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 no! Oh fuck, dude.
Piloting an airship ain't easy.
No, skip. Yes. Jeez. Holy shish. Can I skip all of them? No, you have to watch them.
I was just a back then after it, and when you know before it, I'm 100 to trade. Looking back, laugh if you want. Don't worry. But ironically enough,
Am I live on YouTube? Wait, am I live on YouTube? Am I not live? Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Okay, I am live. Okay. I don't know. On my point of view, it just looks weird. Let me refresh this, see what happens. Oh, we'll be okay. Yes, you are live. Okay, thank you, Kate.
I don't know what felt the people. All I need is a dance.
On my point, my like, it's not even coming up. My stream's not even coming up on my YouTube Studios. That's why I was worried. I was like, wait a second. Holy crap! That girl's got some horns on her.
As much as I returned to, he could bear was a feeling old.
Oh, you have to play Rackham in this one. You must play Rackham. Okay. That is fine. I'm just gonna swap out this girl for Lancelot. And then we're good. And then I might... Okay, well, masteries. Do I want to put a lot into Rackham? Not really. But I do have 30 points. I don't want to, like, not have anything to... If I'm going to play as Rackham, I'm going to have some fun.
Yeah, that should work.
Boost critical hit rate, further boost attack power during link times, boost stun power.
That's the stuff. Not bad.
I get a new ability here. Fires wind elemental that explodes on contact. Boost amount of link level gained in battle. I think I like... Oh. I have to go down this tree anyways. So we'll just go down here.
All right. Ah, I think I get it.
Alright. And then we'll put skills on him. Oh, looks like they automatically get put on. Okay, cool. Start the quests. Let's go. So much text. Yeah, it's like a... They're kind of like novellas in a way. There are a lot of games out like that where it's they care a lot about like the character's personal relation.
Don't get me wrong. The Shime is after he had seen. Oh yeah.
Except I didn't come here to. I didn't come here to read or listen to an audiobook. I came here to shoot things with my gun.
Can we take some R&R instead? According to the merchant, our destination should be around here. I just hope there's anything left to save. Let's get moving. Goblins? The hell are they doing here?
The hell they doing here? The hell them goblins doing over here, man? Hey, where there's goblins, there's something to shoot.
Say we didn't warn you.
So this is my problem playing as Rackham, is like... Boom. Boom. It is a little more fun to play Rackham in,
It's go time. Come on.
Not bad, if I say so myself. Now then.
That wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna front. That wasn't too bad playing as Rackham. It feels good playing on normal. Because you kind of go through the enemies a little more, and they don't feel as, like, beefy. The only time I like playing on hard is when the game actually pushes me to play it more comfortably. But...
Maybe. Looks like it's been rummaged.
I don't know. This game just felt like it made everyone more beefy, and I don't really like when that happens.
They'll say more than that to dupe us.
Okay, so it takes longer for my thing to charge up. If my gun's overheated, it charges faster. Okay, so that's how you play Rackham. You want to overheat your gun, then boom. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. You spam the attack. Not gonna lie, Rackham's pretty fun to play now that I've like figured him out.
Trigger finger is itching. Fire in the hole.
Boom.
This is gonna burn. That all?
I wish I had more abilities with Rackham.
Go time. That all? Looking good. Don't let up. Just like that. Got a bullet for you.
Boom. Deleted all of them. Oh, here comes some big boys.
Huh? Well, you're going down like the rest of them.
Not enough for you. On my mark.
Okay, let's target this guy that's freaking coming after me.
Ever tasted lead? Go time. Go time. Little present for you. Go time. Heads up, people. Fire. Gone. Roger. Thanks for the layup, Lancelot.
Woo!
Done the same.
That was nice. I had fun. I actually had fun playing as Rackham. That was great. They know how to make the classes fun. I'm not even gonna front. I think before it wasn't as fun, but yeah, it definitely picked up for me. I don't think my YouTube studio is working because none of your chatting went to my channel, Cape. It's okay. As long as I can still see it on OBS, that's what matters. And if I'm actually live on YouTube, that's also what matters. Oh, shoot. That's why. I'm supposed to be on this one.